Integrity first, service before self, and excellence in all we do. These are the Air Force core values. But today I want to focus on integrity. As we all know, integrity is doing the right thing when no one's watching. But my concern is what we are doing while people are watching. In my earlier years, I also had an issue with abiding by regulations that I didn't necessarily agree with. That was until I had a chance to lead for the first time. I saw firsthand the impact that has on the team and how we are looked. As dual status technicians, we are held to the same standards as active duty members while in uniform. So today, I would like to shed light on negative trending issues of our enlisted members, discuss a plan of attack to combat these trends, and the impact this correction will have on our total force initiative. I aim not to single any one person out, but I do speak with conviction. And sometimes honesty can sting a little bit. As a wise person once said, excuses are tools of incompetence, and those who use them build monuments of nothing. The fact is the Air National Guard is evolving in its standards, so we must be flexible enough to evolve with it and exceed these standards. The ever so popular guard card excuse will not work as it had in the past. We've used it for physical training fails, we've used it for not furthering our education, and we've used it for a lack of professionalism. Matter of fact, last year, 13 WMAZ came to report a story on our aircraft, the J-Star, which is an EHC. The reporter came to me and asked me if I would remove 2 of our flight's members due to their obesity. That was an eye-opening experience. The common mindset of the Guard is to not do PT unless a PT test is imminent. But the fact is that we are one of the only careers that I know of that are allowed and that are required to stay fit and have that time during our work schedule. The next trend of concern to me is education. The military offers the best educational benefits, but so many of us don't take advantage of these perks. Education is not limited to college coursework, but also extends to on-the-job training, professional military education, and career development courses. Last and most important to me is our professionalism. In our profession, we are considered the experts in our area, but most of us can't name engine components or how the systems work. Professionalism starts with our first impression. For us, it's how we wear the uniform. Our physical appearance, and the next is our verbal communication, which consists of our grammar, communicated knowledge, and lastly is how well, efficiently, and safely we can complete our task on the flight line. Your perception is said to be the gatekeeper of your essence and your image. So the question is, which guy are you? Now that we've identified trending issues within our enlisted members, let's have an honest conversation on a plan of attack to combat these issues. According to the National Guard Technician Handbook, dual status military technicians are required to maintain military membership, wear the appropriate uniform, observe military customs and courtesies, and maintain a military rank and unit assignment compatible with their technician position. So if I'm a staff sergeant, I must, as a WG-10, I must maintain what a staff sergeant is as a WG-10 while in uniform. As you can see, our retention is linked to our ability to maintain military image. And this encompasses fitness, education, and professionalism. AFI 362618 breaks down each rank's responsibilities and serves as a guide on how we should conduct ourselves while in uniform. As a non-commissioned officer, we are charged with setting the example And in turn, we develop the culture on how we want our shout to be perceived. AFI 362903 was written to ensure each member displays correct Air Force professional image. It should be followed without exception. That includes wearing your hat, going to the parking lot, the little things that we drop the ball on from day to day. Air Force Pamphlet 34-12-12 describes our customs and courtesies. Describes our customs and courtesies as members of Air National Guard and is mandatory while in uniform. The one that is just recently changed, and this is something that not a lot of people know, and this is how I stress on education, is that AFI 36-2502 states that effective the date of this instruction, promotion authorities may implement the requirement of a CCAF degree for promotion to Senior Master Sergeant and Chief Master Sergeant. Effective 1 October 2015, a CCAF degree will be required for promotions of Senior and Chief Master Sergeant. Through free CLEP test, technical training, and some college coursework, this degree is attainable. My intentions are not to recreate the wheel, but simply help develop a path for all of us to reach our full potential. So with that being said, let's discuss the possible benefits of bettering ourselves. In our world, 4 PT tests gets us discharged from the military. But as technicians, we are authorized official time to participate in physical fitness, work permitting. So why not take advantage of this perk that we have? Physical fitness fights depression, reduces stress, and builds self-confidence. It strengthens immunity, and most important, it ensures that we keep our jobs. The famous coach Lou Holtz once stated, if you're bored with life, if you don't get up every morning burning with a desire to do things, you don't have enough goals. If you feel stagnant in your career, do things that challenge yourself with new professional goals, like obtaining your A&P license, your airframe power plant license, new PME courses, or strive to complete a college degree. And at a very minimum, at least start on your CCAF degree, Community College of the Air Force. Stated that only 24% of enlisted members have attained their CCAF degree, which speaks volumes about our priorities as of right now in the Air Force. I understand that college is not for everyone, and it takes time away from our family, but having your CCAF gives you a fighting chance to promote in the upper tier. Our worth hinges on our credibility and reputation, so professionalism is paramount. All it takes is one bad deployment and our credibility and reputation are tarnished. You may not be interested in leading now, but one day that might change. So wear the uniform correctly. Take responsibility. Work on your leadership style. Be punctual and communicate professionally. By applying all of these practices, you will show supervision consistency, which is highly sought after when promotion time comes around. Doing the right thing isn't always the most popular thing to do, but it gives you the credibility needed to lead. Today, we have discussed the negative trends with our enlisted Guard members, how we can counteract these trends, and the benefits of doing the right thing. You know, while writing this speech, I felt convicted. So I know the information spoke about today is relevant. And we're all guilty of it, and we should all hold each other accountable. I ask you today to align yourself with people who are success-driven. Find a mentor that can guide and push you to your full potential. This shop is in no shortage of positive mentors, like Senior Master Sergeant Bolin over there. He's beloved throughout the entire unit for his charismatic personality. Master Sergeant Kent back there, he completed his entire CCAF degree with exception of math. And Master Sergeant Floyd, he's received 3 promotions in 1 year and is close to finishing his bachelor's degree. I challenge you today to check your own integrity. Have pride in your military customs, and most importantly, find your passion. Make this a career, not a job. That's the difference. Thank you today for your time, and most importantly, your open-mindedness. Thank you.